Hello. In today's video we're going to be painting up these terminators from the Leviathan box. I'm quite excited for these models. There's a lot of wide open space on them which should leave a lot of room for freehanding, which I'm trying to be a bit better at. Another thing I'm trying to be better at is, if you saw my last video where I painted up the Stern Guard veteran from the Leviathan box, you'll know I tried to paint them all up, all 5 of them, in 12 hours-ish. I only just failed. I was nearly finished with the bases, but the time ran out, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to do the same this time with the Terminators and try to paint them in 12 hours, because I'm trying to get my speed better. However, unlike the Stern Guard veterans, I'm probably going to paint the Terminators over 2 days and do maybe 6 hours a day, rather than 12 hours in 1 day. By the way, watch that video because I was up till 4 painting, and I got very tired. But other than that, let's get into painting.
So just before we start this painting video, I just wanted to say thank you, because recently I seem to have been gaining a lot of subscribers quite quickly. We just hit 86 as of right now. I have no clue why suddenly people are actually watching this, but just wanted to say thank you. Now back to whatever I was doing. So to start off this 12-hour painting video thingy, I did my usual sort of bluish tinted black Templar armour paint scheme. However, I have once again changed it up. Now we're going with a 50-50 mix of AK black and AK anthracite grey as the main body highlight, and then a sort of smaller highlight on just the edges and top surfaces of pure anthracite grey. And so it's a bit darker, you know, I'm trying to get them a bit closer to black, but I do like the blue tint, so I'm keeping it still. This only took me about 3 hours. After this I moved on to the whites. Now I understand that the black Templar Terminators are sort of like the Sword Brethren, so they're meant to have black shoulders with red crosses. However, I think that's too much black, so I'm giving them white shoulders and white helmets with the regular black crosses. And I think it looks much better. I then did move on to the reds, doing stuff like their bolters and their helmets, and I gave them all checkers on their legs again because I think it looks cool. After this I moved on to some bones and all their tassely purity seal thingies. Now I've actually discovered some quite good AK paints for this. They're reddish grey thingies. These are much better than Citadel Wraithbone, which is a paint that makes any sane man want to commit suicide. It is horrible. After this I tried some non-metallic gold. I went for quite a dull non-metallic gold, I didn't want it too vibrant. And then after that it was just on to basing.
Okay, so I finished the model. I'm quite happy with them. I put a lot more decals on than I would usually. I gave them some on their hands as well, because there was a big big open space, and I was going to do the checkerboard thing they do on the art, but I thought, that's too much work. No. We got about 2 hours left of this 12-hour thingy, which is a lot more than I had last time when I did the Stern Guards. But the Stern Guards, I didn't finish them in time. I had a little bit of basing left to do. But these guys I should be good time-wise. So we're going to start off the basing by building up some layers of cork. But before we do that, we need to pop them off the base. So let's do this one. I gave this guy a skull on his hand because he's cool. Hopefully they just pop out, please don't break. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we get them out. I'm going to cut off these pegs and then I'll be back. Okay, once I've picked out the size of cork, I then just simply glue it on the base. Pull it down. Bing bing bing, got cork everywhere. And then usually one piece of cork would be good for your average infantry, but for special characters like these Terminators, I like to go up a couple more layers, you know? I think around 2 layers is goodish enough. And then once that's all locked in, more glue, more cork. Make sure their feet actually fit on what you're placing them on. Otherwise they look a bit silly. There you go. On to the next step.
I forgot to film most of the next steps, but it's pretty much just paint some greys, put on some texture paints, add flowers and grass and stuff, and then you're done. I'm very happy with these. I think they're definitely some of, if not my best Black Templars. I think they look great. Going to be painting up more Terminators, as we've got the Terminator Chaplain, who I believe I'm painting next. So subscribe to see that. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.